Dillian the Body Snatcher White here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
On July the 28th at the O2 Arena in London, there is a huge fight. I'm sure you're pretty aware of it. Dillian Whyte versus Joseph Parker, and a very, very good undercard, by the way, as well. It's pretty much sold out now. I think Dillian Whyte has a couple more tickets. If anybody is scrambling to try and get one, you can contact his brother over on Instagram to try and get some. Now, Dillian Whyte spoke to Sky Sports about his upcoming fight with Parker, the fight between Joshua and Parker, and of course a future fight with Anthony Joshua. And this is what Dillian Whyte said to Sky Sports. Both of them fought completely different. Parker was on the back foot, he's usually a come-forward fighter, and Joshua wasn't able to cut him off and close him down as much as he would like to. Because both of them were happy and content. Parker was happy and content to lose, Joshua was happy and content to pick up the win. Their styles didn't really gel. The referee didn't help the situation, but I believe the referee actually helped Joseph Parker out, because had he allowed them to fight on the inside, I reckon Joshua would have won by knockout. So that was Dillian Whyte's statement on that fight and a future fight with Anthony Joshua. Well, a fight with me and Anthony Joshua is always a phone call away. It can happen next fight, 2 fights from now, who knows. But I've got bigger things to focus on right now, and it's Joseph Parker. I'm focusing on that. After the 29th of July, I'll start screaming from the roof about a fight. But now I've got Joseph Parker to focus on. It's a big challenge, so I'm completely focusing on cutting him down and hacking him to bits on the night. That was Dillian Whyte's statement. Okay, so his thoughts on Joshua versus Parker, which is obviously a unification heavyweight fight. Both of them undefeated at the time. Anthony Joshua won on points. I think most people would agree with that one. Even Team Parker agreed that Anthony Joshua won that fight, and Parker didn't do a lot of the things that he was really practicing to do. But usually when people get in there with Joshua, you know, they go in there with like a little bit of confidence when they sign a contract, big money, all this kind of thing. And as soon as they feel the atmosphere, very, very pro Joshua, and of course once they get like a few shots hit by Joshua, they realise he hits a lot harder than what people think, and they tend to go into retreat, and that's most of them. Except really Klitschko, I suppose. He was only the one that was coming forward at times. Now, yeah, that fight wasn't a classic. It's not one that you're really going to be watching over and over again and go down history as a fight to remember, right? It was a bit of a dull affair, and yes, the referee didn't help at all. And it's, as I said in my post-fight review of that video, on video after that fight, was that the referee, I felt that it helped Parker a bit more. Where people were saying that he helped Joshua. I mean, for me, I can see your point. Of course I can, because Parker does like to fight on the inside as well. But you could see Joshua was the one frustrated. He was the one who was turned away, shaking his head about the referee, and that all the time. Because Joshua, he wanted to land the uppercut. Ever since the Klitschko fight, that's what he's been trying to do, is land the uppercut on his opponents, because he knows that it's devastating. With Parker, yes, he was on the back foot a lot, and I can understand where Dillian was saying that Parker was content to lose as long as he went the distance. He was happy to go the 12 rounds with Joshua. I don't know exactly if that's true, but that can certainly be perceived that way. And Joshua was okay about not stopping him. It was just a case of, well, a win is a win, and I'm quite content to do that. So, yeah, I understand fully what Dillian Whyte's saying there. A fight with him and Joshua, yeah, that's always going to be there, that's for sure. I would probably imagine we'll probably see them two fight at least 2 more times before their careers are ended. Now, the fight with him and Parker. So he says that the styles didn't really gel with Joshua and Parker. That's probably true, to be fair, but it's going to with Dillian and Parker. Parker's going to go in there with a bit more confidence, thinking that he can beat Dillian Whyte, because Joshua beat Dillian Whyte. But you have to remember, Dillian Whyte back then is not Dillian Whyte now. When he fought Joshua, he had an injured shoulder, and he was underprepared, you could say. Now, he's far more focused. He's a beast in the gym. He's in there all the time. He's fully focused on his career. He doesn't get emotionally invested as much anymore. The last time he really did that was against Derek Chisora, and he got tired early on, and so did Chisora, which ultimately made it a great fight. Now, with Dillian Whyte now, you can see the improvements. Every fight that he has, he's added something different. So he's never the same fighter 2 fights in a row. He really isn't. So it's very difficult for any opponent to take on Dillian Whyte knowing what he's going to bring, because there's no real blueprint. People may look at the Joshua one, but if you look at the Joshua one, as I said, he's a totally different person now. Totally different. Now, he's saying that he's going to cut off the ring with Parker, so he's fully expecting Parker to run away in this fight or back away, and he's going to cut off the ring and then just chop him down. Now, people will say, well, Parker's got a iron chin. He may well have. He may well never have been dropped in sparring. Certainly as a pro he hasn't, or in the amateurs. So what do? If somebody's got an iron jaw, then you take away their body. In comes the body snatcher. That's why Dillian Whyte's called a body snatcher. He's got punishing body shots. So while Parker may have an iron jaw, does he have an iron body? We'll have to wait and see on the night. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting fight. I'm sure of it. As I said, the undercard is looking pretty damn good as well, with Derek Chisora taking on Carlos Takam, Kell Brook taking on Brandon Cook in only his second 154 fight. You've got Katie Taylor defending her unified titles as well against Kimberly Connor. And Joshua Buatsi taking on Ricky Summers. Again, very, very exciting fight with Joshua Buatsi stepping up so early on in his pro career. And of course, the big rematch with Conor Benn taking on Paynard, who, that was arguably the fight of the year, right? It was only a 6th rounder beforehand, but both the guys got dropped, was it like 2 or 3 times in that fight? And yeah, very, very good fight. Very, very good fight. So hopefully we can see another good fight there. So I'm really looking forward to all of it. The main event, we'll break that down a little bit closer to the time. We are only, 3 weeks away now for that fight. So time is ticking. It's really getting here fast. So anyway, drop your thoughts below to Dillian Whyte's comments. Click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.